the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Disguised face, disguised face, disguised face.
The linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. Aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moulton. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Got it on open. Hits him right in stride. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Returner looking to make a play here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10 now. On the run, it's Ball. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. Finding some room at the 25. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Knights, as they fight back here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Over the middle, it's Hawkins. That's a big hit at the end, but they get a fresh set of downs.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. So loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Moulton. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Again, makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They finish off the scoring drive. Now the all-important extra point. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. They stop about the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And he drops back in the gun. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. Knights come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, UCF. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the jet sweep. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Hawkins. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is caught. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds yards after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Knights. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Moulton. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Wood. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Yellow Jackets getting set on first and 10. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 15.
Well, this is what everybody wants to see. A wide receiver and a corner, one-on-one. Here it's the corner route. Both of them have a shot to come up with it, but it's the receiver that fights for the ball and comes up with it.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
It's Hawkins. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force it out. It's a great play by the defense. One more play before they head to the locker room. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Tremendous protection, and there's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Jackets will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The UCF offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Makes it second and short. Looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. DeSalco with great work after the catch.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCF, to put them on top now. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important second down play coming up. On the run, it's Hawkins. Breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's Fielder returning, trying to create good field position here. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again.
Blocking.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incomplete.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PG is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's Fielder. Can the returner make something happen here? And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Gives it to the back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And at first down, they go right back to him. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Knights.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the grab.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The sure hands. It's Moulton. That's good for a first down near the 40. This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Moulton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. As the first down is still going. And his tackle, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Bruce, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his leg.
Refuses to go down. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Parkins. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The Yellow Jackets will line up here on first down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch is made down the middle. The freshman makes a tremendous grab there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The offense really clicking here. Looks right for a quick completion. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. And he'll be brought down.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Knights pick up enough for a 1st down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets made on the out route. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Trying to find some room. It's Ball. Breaking tackles. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Looking for a receiver. The receiver. Touchdown, UCF. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead?
And the coach says, forget OT. We're going for two to take the lead right here. Catch made on the right side. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy two-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.